Feeling stuck and overwhelmed, putting work in this business that you have, this business idea that you have, and you're not seeing results. That was me. Is it you? If it is you, I am here to help you so that you don't spend time, years, really, like I did, in that same situation. My name is Raquel, and I am here to help inspiring or just new business owners. I'm here to help you grow your business online, scale your business online, or even if you're not online yet, just help you get into the area where you feel like you belong. Get comfortable with that business idea. Know that there's ways to implement it. I'm your girl. So let's start with mistake number one. Mistake number one is fear of failure. You're scared. I get it. But fear is not like it cripples you. It cripples you. And it stops you from taking effort. You're scared you're going to miss the ball. You're scared you came too late. You're scared that nobody's going to buy from you or watch you. You're scared that you're not good enough. What separates you from other people? These are all things that I experienced. So I can tell you from experience that fear has paralyzed me like no other. And we always wonder what people will think when we fail. We never care what they think when we succeed. Every entrepreneur, every content creator started from zero. Every actor, every singer, they started from the bottom and had to build their way up. They failed at something and they didn't take it as a way to stop or something bad. They took it as a lesson learned. So that's what I want you to do. That's how to fix this. Change your perspective, change your mindset, shift it. When you fail, don't even look at it as a failure. Look at it as feedback. Okay, I've posted this content, it didn't work. What can I do better? What was my audience telling me about this content? Maybe this product that I'm trying to sell isn't really selling out. What can I change about that product? Or maybe it's my marketing in the product. Take it as a way to get better. You stack them up, and each failure is going to look farther and further, further away. Because when you look up, maybe you failed this time, but you're right here versus being down here the first time you failed. Shift it and don't allow it to do what it did to me. I'm telling y'all, I was following someone a year and a half ago. She had only 5,000 subscribers when I followed her, and I learned so much from her, but I didn't take action. And now she has 44. I let fear for that long hold me back. I'm not saying I would have had 44, but I'm saying 44,000. I'm sorry. I'm not saying I would have had 44,000. I'm saying that I would be further along than what I am now if I had taken the action and not let fear get the best of me. Mistake number two is lack of clarity. You're not sure who you are, you're not sure what you're doing or who your business serves. And because of that, you're doing so many different things to find out what stick. Or you're trying to do what's popular right now or what's working for other people, and that's not really your lane. That was me too. I knew what I wanted, but I shifted because I saw what was working for other people. But it really wasn't who I am. And I thought who I am wasn't enough because I see all of these people making all this money doing X, Y, and Z. No, because of that, I wasn't true to my identity. I wasn't true to who I am and what I want to do. I didn't see growth either because I was stuck. So fixing it starts with two things: the problem that your audience is having and how you're solving that problem that your audience is experiencing. Once you know that, every decision becomes easier. Your content becomes easier. Your identity is very clear. Your service that you provide becomes very clear. And you now can take steps moving forward on what you want to accomplish. Mistake number three, let's talk about spending too much time on strategies or things that aren't working. Again, another personal story. I spent a year and a half learning so many courses, so many mentorships, so many ebooks, webinars. I was learning. I know so much information, but I didn't put none of it into action, right? And then some of the information that I did learn to put into action, it just didn't work for me. And because it worked for the people that were in, let's say, the course or the mentorship I was in, I thought that something was wrong with me because it wasn't working for me. It just wasn't for me. Like, yeah, it worked for them, but it just wasn't my identity, like we talked about in the last mistake. Knowing when to play and when to fold, pretty much. What works? You do those 60-second videos, they work great, and those 6-second videos don't, then don't. You come on YouTube and shorts work for you, but long form isn't the best, then there you go. Or you have a combination of two. But the only way you know is by experimenting. Have that plan that you created. Now do different strategies at one time to see what works. Because if you do one, and let's say it's 4 weeks later, and that one isn't being successful, you now feel discouraged. You now feel like maybe you didn't make the right decision, and all it was maybe your strategy, maybe your marketing, maybe the type of content. It may not be that you don't have an audience for it, because there's an audience for everybody. There's an audience for people who want to learn how to cut their dog's nails, something random. And you just got to make sure that you're reaching your people in the way that your people want to be reached. So I want you to focus on what matters. For new business owners or aspiring business owners or people who are already in the business, create a product for your people. Once you know your identity and everything, create content for them that are engaging. Constantly provide value to them. Create your own community. And as you create your community, they will talk to you. They will give you feedback on what they like. They will ask you what to post. They will ask you questions, and you go from those questions and turn them into content. And once you do that, things will become very clear on what it is. And you'll be confident in what you're doing and who you're serving. Number 4, feeling stuck, or worse, feeling like you are behind. Man, you're not behind. Everyone's journey is their journey. Everyone's path is their path. Success does not have a deadline. You don't have to be successful by tomorrow. You don't have to be successful by 23, 45, 55. There is no deadline. There is no age limit on who can be successful and when you can be successful. That's it. Don't worry about what no one else is doing. Don't worry about what you did in the past. If it took you, like me, 2 years to move, them 2 years are gone. We got to look forward. What can I do now in 2025 to really get me going? What do I have to get rid of? What has to die in me for me to be successful? Because let's be real, a lot of things in me had to die for me to get right here. I had to get rid of that negative self talk, self doubt, fear, so many things that was keeping me stuck. It wasn't anyone else. The time was moving, of course, because time is going to continue to move, but it was me. I was in my own way because I thought certain things about myself instead of putting the action in. So you got to change. All of these steps really go into your changing your mindset, being confident in who you are and whose you are and what you do. Don't worry about the people in your niche. They had to start from somewhere. You're in your lane. You're going to be successful. You're going to serve the audience that you serve because nobody's like you. People are waiting for what you have to give. If that means posting 2 videos in a week, celebrate that like you then won the lottery. If it's you got one sale, celebrate it like it's the best thing ever, because those are your wins. You worked hard for those wins, no matter how small you think they are. Because those small wins, as you stack them days, they become big ones. And once they become big ones, nobody can stop you. You are unstoppable. And the final mistake is burning out from doing too much too soon. If right now you can only handle posting on Instagram 3 times a week or posting on YouTube once a week, then that's what you do until you're able to handle more. You are doing this for the long run. You are doing this to leave your 99 to 5 or to continue to sustain your business, or like I was, take your in-person business and bring it online. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. And in order for you to stay in this marathon, you cannot come out like you running 100 meters. Okay? You got to come out like, I know that I'm in this for the long haul. So I'm going to do what I can do at this time, what I can handle at this time, is stay consistent, and it will be okay. Once you're burnt out, you are no good for no one, because now you're going to take a break. And you're going to take a break and you're going to look up and it's going to be 3 months from now and you ain't posting 3 months. And I'm speaking again as all of these mistakes from experience. I posted on Instagram 3 times a day because that's what the guru said. But then it ended up being too much for me. It, I just think Instagram's not for me anyway, but it was too much for me. And because of that, now I think I'm a week and I am post. And we have to be smart. I know we want to be successful and I know we have needs right now, especially financially, but you got to look at the long term goals and be able to handle everything accordingly. Have some patience, have some faith. It's going to be good. So I want you to simplify and prioritize. Simplify what you're doing and prioritize. What is it that you want to accomplish for this month? What is it you need to accomplish in 3 months? Now, whatever you need to accomplish in month one, make steps to accomplish that. Then, what do you need to accomplish in month three? Make steps to accomplish that. And as you do that, you are breaking things down in chunks that are more doable, more digestible for you to stay consistent. And when you do that, you find out what you do really, really well, what works well for you, because you put things in bite sized chunks. And as you do that, you'll become a better business owner, a better creator. And that could look like many things: finding one platform to be consistent on, or finding one platform that really gets your focus and then repurposing the next and the other two platforms on one platform. Your business doesn't need to be perfect, you just need steady action to help it grow. Those were all of the mistakes. Remember, progress is about action. We're not worried about being perfect. We're not worried about what others say. We are showing up for our people and our businesses one day at a time. Stack the days. If you experienced any of these mistakes, or if these mistakes were beneficial for you, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know, what business are you growing? What do you want to do in 2025? And I will comment back and support you.